You're still muted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's
yes.
right, yeah.
I was just saying, I'm so sorry to be late, but my brother-in-law died today in Bali. So I've been talking to my sister, and it's been a bit of a difficult, time. But we were planning to come earlier. But sorry for being late. But hope you understand. Yeah. This one was quite often I listen to the radio in the night, Radio 4, and I get stories from all over the world, and they sort of go into my head. And sometimes, like this poem, I think came out. It's called "It's Only Background Noise." They had eaten a squid. It had followed them to hell, a squid-like dream, frenetically id, hermetically sealed. Oh God, they're here! Oh God, they're here! Please look at your smartphone. Though I haven't seen you for years, look at your phone and help me, Dad. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Please come soon. Though the kibbutz life is good and my sweetheart is with me. You saw me standing alone, yet there are millions of children, all with broken dreams. Darling, kiss me. Fly me to the moon. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. I haven't seen you for years, Dad. Blue moon. It's raining bullets and children are dying. Have you seen the headless baby? This is the end, beautiful friend. We will not go down tonight. Sharpen up the knives. Let me see what spring is like. It's only background noise. And this one's called Hallucinate. With your swag bag of dreams, eyeing the upper windows, where cats night prowl on windowsills and owls hoot anonymously, the sun has slipped in above the alabaster moon, a rare moment in a lifetime. I've no regrets in the frozen dark, as my fingers trace the trunk of our cherry tree, aware of hungry birds in summertime, gorging on ripe fruits, on nights of pleasure. My basket was empty, but I enjoyed their squabbles and the sweet juice refreshing the maws of throstles. Snatches of moonlight divert my gaze. The moon has slipped in like an unexpected lover, a night of pleasure viewing the sky in the midnight garden, dismissing nightmares. Adders curled up in the coppice. I avoid them, my bare feet in denial of their bites, dancing in the moonlight, watched by green-eyed cats, squalling out for love in rapturous welcomes. Nightmares stalk me through the house, where I can only toss and turn in my bed. When darkness looms, crisscrossed by moonlight, I close my eyes, at last enjoy the silent house. And, the next of this surreal is a surreal set of poems, actually. I've gone into surreal poems pretty well all the time now. I don't know. This one's called Extraordinary Unreality. Multicolored cosmos, density of velvet, velvet meteorites, velvet stars, velvet monochrome, velvet jaws of creatures long since dead. They are out of the ark. A philosopher's dream of going nowhere, in a brainwave, a circular route, testing theories of ill repute, in a diamantic glitter of stars, atop royal heads of brass, flickering queen, soul rising from a chimney of incandescent gold, a memory unfolds. The celebration of fire kings, crackling in the grate, eyes fixed on a night dancer, a girl in a red satin dress covered in diamonds, flashing through, a star child out of control. A dove meanders, then leaves the scene as creatures scatter, going nowhere in the setting sun. The wedding is done. Now is the time to party and sing with Carly's blessing. She waits in the wings, surveys the tiger who fast disappears. Durga had ridden it rough during bleak festivities, out of time and out of step. She tentatively awaits the apocalypse. Thank you. That's it for tonight. Just those three, I think, is enough. Thank you.
An epitaph to my family. Fahrenheit 451, papyri scroll was burned, recalling Aeschylus, Aristotle, Catullus, and Ovid. If we are focusing on the Diamond Sutra, ultrasound embryology from a laboratory imago, according to the number of dead in the bombing, it's a dying star. If the astrophysicist Sagittarius is a stranger wandering inside barbed wire, guided by the light of our old solar system, remembering Amsterdam in recurrent trauma, this house and a Chaplin silver screen character, flickering lightning across our windows, an apocryphal script written in black light. According to Rembrandt's Raven's Duck, waves of thunder, lightning storm, our community living in the unhallowed zone of ground zero. Atlantis was destroyed, just as Thermopylae, a whirlwind journey from Berlin to Buenos Aires, remembering Trafalgar Square to the park. I died at Alamein and on the longest day. If I recall Suetonius' 12 Caesars, at Christmas, on the first day of the World War, listening to radio waves from Alexandria, the cities of the plain destroyed by plague, the University of New Brunswick to Egypt, recalling the survey of the Arctic Circle, Earthlight refracted across Kilimanjaro, an apocryphal script written in blacklight. According to Stalin, I died in Lubyanka, recalling Rasputin's hemophiliac diagnosis. The newspaper statement from Sarajevo is conclusive, bled to the edge, Daily Telegraph, remembering the battlefield of Stalingrad. A tarot card on my father's memorial site, bewildered by the bombardment of Gaza, his trembling fingers crossed over his face, remembering Trafalgar Square in the morning, emerging from the Iberian Peninsula, a whirlwind journey to his sleeping epitaph. Across the dimensions, prophecies of death by chocolate cake in the Ardennes forest, burning effigies on the highway crossing to a semi-final nightmare, a paparazzi photographer from El Figaro working freelance. Amateurs are employed on the Cartoon Network website, sketchy at ecological damage to the northern rivers and forests. Apologists thanks to global warming deniers via satellite to Libya, accusing our planet Earth of sleepwalking over the mountainside, reminiscent of Van Gogh's Sunflowers by Schaffernecker, the mentality of the European Union under stress from Brussels, aerial perspective from Monet's Japanese garden recalling Beardsley. It's the meteorologists and footballers who have been relegated. Death by chocolate chip cookies is okay stateside in Ken Russell's midnight movie on Sky. After Soul's Midnight, and we've sung Cataclysm, a shadow world recreated by the eternal art of cinematography. Thank you very much.